Hello, it is I. Now, Need for Speed Unbound came out a few days ago, and oh my god, it's such a good game. The storyline's engaging, the sense of speed is incredible, the customization, oh my days, the customization, it's so beautiful. Honestly, it's executed many things so much better than award-winning racing games like Forza Horizon 5, which is why I'm here with this video, as here are 8 things Need for Speed Unbound does better than Forza Horizon 5. Anyways, 4,000 likes is the target, you already know the drill. Also, leave comments down below of anything else in Unbound which you would love to see in Forza Horizon 5. And without further ado, let's get to this video. But what better way is there to start the video than how you start the game? Because the progression in Need for Speed Unbound is perfectly executed, it's perfect. As you start the game off in one low-powered car, which is exactly what we want. Okay, ignore the Lamborghini. But yeah man, starting in a slow car makes the grind way more satisfying, and it makes us want to hustle and buy supercars down the line as well. However, in Forza Horizon 5, you start the game off in a high-powered car. Oh no, sorry, 3 high-powered cars. Which is not what we want, because if you start the game in a good car, then why bother spending time in the game? Anyways, not only is the progression far better than Forza, but the economy is not messed up either. As money isn't easy to get like in Forza, and it's not hard to get like in Gran Turismo. It's the perfect middle ground, which is very nice, I like. And unlike Forza, where money is pointless as you get free cars and wheel spins gifted to you for doing nothing, in Need for Speed you can spend the money on cars, as the cars in the game are very precious to us. I mean, you know exactly what cars you have in your garage in the back of your head. Whereas in Forza Horizon 5, you'll be scrolling through your garage and you'll be like, hang on a second, since when did I have that car? And how do I have so many of the same car and not know about it? What's going on? Basically, yeah, there's a massive car inflation problem in Forza Horizon 5, and it really gets on my nerves. Speaking of cars, now, Need for Speed Unbound has over 140 cars. Okay, now you might be thinking, hang on a second, is that it? 140 cars? And yeah, it is, but the quality of cars in Need for Speed is so much better than Forza, as Need for Speed only features cars that we actually care about. Okay, sure, brands like Audi aren't seen in the game and half of the car list are supercars, but there are no fillers. It's no nonsense, literally all of the cars genuinely make sense in the game. Honestly, yeah, take a look at the list of cars and I guarantee you that every single one of those cars you would want to buy in the game. Okay, maybe not the SUVs, but you know what I mean, it's such a good car list. Whereas in Forza Horizon 5, it's like they added random cars into the game for the sake of adding them. And a lot of the cars don't really make sense. I mean, who asked for a Morris Mini Traveller? And this Austin Healey Sprite, like what is this car? Come on Forza, they don't even have proper customization. Speaking of which, in Forza Horizon 5, only a very small percentage of these cars actually have proper customization. Whereas in Need for Speed Unbound, literally every single one of these cars has proper customization in the game. Even cars you least expect to have it, like the Land Rover Defender. Boom, look at that, you can do that to the car. Mate, try doing that in Forza. Honestly, the customization in this game is next level, which brings me very nicely to my next point. Now, one of Forza Horizon 5's strong points is the sheer amount of customization in the game. Because in Horizon 5 you can install a wide body kit, then after installing that you can change the bonnet, the wheels and the spoiler, which is pretty good. But come on, Need for Speed is in a whole different league when it comes to customization. As in Unbound, you can have one brand of front fenders and then mix it up on the back with a different brand. And when once you install a wide body kit, you can actually change up the bumpers. Also, there's an incredible selection of wheels with very unique designs. There are custom tires, custom brake calipers, custom brake rotors, or wheel setups. The headlights and taillights can be changed to your liking or tinted to whatever color you want. The wing mirrors are interchangeable. There are custom exhaust tips, car sound adjusters, nitrous, window stickers, underglow customization, and of course the custom cartoon tire smoke. All of which cannot be done in Forza Horizon 5. So as good as the customization is in Forza, they've got a lot of catching up to do because the customization in Need for Speed is incredible. Now, one of my favorite things about Need for Speed is that it's one of the only racing games that still has a storyline. Because Forza Horizon used to have a storyline, now it doesn't. The Crew had a storyline and now it doesn't. Yet Need for Speed to this day still has a storyline and it is fantastic. Now, I don't want to spoil the story in this video, but it is brilliant. I mean, the story is interesting, the characters are engaging, and best of all, there is zero cringe in sight. It honestly feels like you're watching a proper movie as everything is so well executed. And although the animated art style will put me off, but honestly, it's not bad whatsoever. In fact, I actually like it. It's really nice and it's very well fitting for Need for Speed. Oh yeah, and the cutscenes are incredible. They are very cinematic and engaging, whereas in Forza, it's the same old panning camera shots over and over again to hide the mouths which aren't even synced up to the audio. It's just so weird. So I'm very glad they stuck with the storyline in Unbound, because every single racing game needs to have a storyline. Now something Need for Speed does really well are their missions, because the races are very well balanced, it's action packed and it's just a lot of fun. I mean, there is something so satisfying about slowly building up nitrous in Need for Speed games and boosting your way past other players. Oh man, it's such a good feeling. Also, depending on the race, you may get police who would chase you, meaning not only do you have to win the race, but you also have to lose the cops afterwards, which is very fun. And I love the fact that it's not just races over and over again, because in Unbound we have these new takeover missions where you have to smash things and build up your multiplier to beat the other racers' scores, which is a very interesting and fun game mode. And if you're bored in free roam, then just annoy a cop and try to outrun them. Honestly, I find the gameplay of Need for Speed Unbound way more enjoyable than Forza Horizon 5, because in Forza, it's just races, then cringy dialogue, then races, then Rick Showcase event, then races. So Forza, please take notes. Racing over and over again gets so boring, so spice it up with different sorts of missions, please. Okay, now let's be honest, any racing game has a better sense of speed than Forza Horizon 5. But Need for Speed is particularly better, especially with the new cartoon animations in Unbound. Okay, sure, the animations are very Marmite, you either love it or you hate it, but you cannot deny that it really makes it feel like you're going fast. I mean, just look at the gameplay. It's like I'm breaking the sound barrier, what's going on? So Forza really needs to take notes, because the sense of speed in Horizon 5, it's just not it, come on. Now of course these cartoon effects will look out of place in Horizon 5, but you can at least have wind trails, because those wind trails in Need for Speed really help to give the illusion that you are moving fast. So add that into Horizon 5 and boom, Bob's your uncle. Now of course the sense of speed isn't exactly perfect in Unbound, it can do with some more camera shake and motion blur, but what we have right now is a huge improvement from what we're seeing in Forza Horizon 5, because Forza, you really need to step up your game. Now Lakeshore City in Need for Speed Unbound is stunning. I mean, there are beautiful views, incredible drifting roads, a modern city, a massive highway, and most importantly, the map is dense, and if you know me, you know I love a dense map. And that's one of my biggest complaints about Forza Horizon 5, the map is a good size, I can't complain about that, but the roads are very sparse and spread out with so much open space that's not utilised. So I'm glad Need for Speed didn't go with that route and instead opted for a dense map, because oh my days, this city is so stunning. Now one of the cons about a dense map is that you may be restricted to where you can drive, but that is not the case in this game, as there's a great road network as well as a lot of off-roading tracks as well, so it's the best of both worlds, everybody's happy. Road racers like myself can enjoy the incredible roads, whilst off-roading enthusiasts can enjoy the off-roading aspect. It's basically perfect. So I really hope that more open world racer games could use Need for Speed as inspiration when creating their maps, because sure, it is nice having a very big diverse map, but a dense road network is just as important and needs to be prioritized. Now one of Forza Horizon 5's biggest problems is just how dead and lackluster the atmosphere is. I mean, sure, the festival areas are loud, energetic and full of music, but outside, it's just so boring. This is a problem in some Need for Speed games as well, but thankfully Need for Speed Unbound has fixed that, because you now have pedestrians walking on the pavement, which is brilliant. It's such a small feature that's made a massive difference. Now Forza games like Horizon 3 did used to have pedestrians, and I thought this was a really nice addition, but Need for Speed Unbound is something else, as it's so much better. Because if you drive onto the pavement, the pedestrians jump out of the way, kinda similar to what we saw in Drive at San Francisco and The Crew, and honestly, I really love this. Who knew adding pedestrians into the map could make such a big difference? Also, I absolutely love how dense the traffic cars are in Unbound. There are so many cars driving at the same time, meaning you can swerve in between them, cruise realistically, or annoy them and get them to honk at you. Oh, and you kinda forget about the police cars that free roam around the map as well. Though you don't want to annoy the cops because... yeah. Now of course we won't be seeing actual cops in a franchise like Forza Horizon because, well, it's Forza, but the addition of proper pedestrians and dense traffic AI could be a really good start to improve the atmosphere in Forza Horizon 5. Well, hello there my friend, did you enjoy this video? If so, then you might want to watch this video up here, so make sure to give that a watch right now. You might enjoy it, you might not, I don't know, but give it a watch please. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, then the button down below here would guide you to my channel where you can subscribe only if you want to. If you don't want to, then you don't have to, and yeah. Anyways, have a good one guys. Cheers.